Good morning. Shit, what's going on with this? Well, hello there. Today is Wednesday. It is Atmosphere Day. I'm just going to jump to the chat for a sec here. Okay. The book got released yesterday, part 1, which is like a written manual with 20 chapters with techniques. And I'm working on releasing the cookbook with all the recipes. So we're going to jump over to that cookbook that I'm working on to release and pick a recipe for today's Atmosphere Day. Okay, this is the one that I picked for you guys. It is a deep subspace atmosphere. Our ingredients: oscillator A is a sine, pitch down, FM wavetable, brown noise, and some LFOs and stuff. So let's hop back over to our DAW. And let's open an instance of Faceplant. Turn my stereo up 1 sec. So let's change this to a sine. Drop it an octave. One voice, good. Oscillator B is a wavetable. Deep resonant, what's that? What's that one? Ethos. Well, that is deep and resonant, I think. FM from A. They're 35%. Whoa. Maybe not. We gotta play a higher key on the keyboard. There. Okay. Noise. We want brown. Colors. Brown. Filter A is a low pass. This filters the low end. Okay. Filter B removes the ultra low mud, which would be a high pass. Oh, sorry. There. Cut off. cutoff is at 40 hertz. LFO1 is a slow triangle filter sweep movement. So put this on rate. Put it on low. LFO2. Can't put it on the main. What would we put it on? Amplitude variance. On which one? The LFO2 would go to the amplitude. I'm just trying to figure out where. Envelope 1 is long attack, so 2.5 seconds. Decay is 2 seconds. Sustain is 80 or 8. Release is 3 seconds. So now we got that sound. Let's hop over to the effects. We're going to add some chorus. Some delay. Some reverb. And lastly, an EQ. Whoops. Alright, that's a good starting point. Let me just check some stuff out. So we've got our brown noise. So we're gonna want to make sure the oscillator A, oscillator B, and the brown noise are routed to the filter 1. So oscillator A is routed to filter 1, oscillator B is routed to filter 1, and the noise is routed to filter 1. Now we end up with this sound. So filter B at 40 hertz is just to trim the sub rumble. LFO1 is going to the filter cutoff. But not as much. 15% right there. Okay, LFO2 is on the amplitude. So how would that be? Let's try it. Let's go LFO2 on the amps. a second here. I'm thinking. What am I thinking here? LFO2 is going to be slow as well. It's going to be a slow one, so it slowly rises. But maybe not as much. We just put this like 10 and this one at like 10, and we turn this up anyway. What do we get? This changed the sound a lot. Let me just turn this up over here. Okay. Get a sip of coffee while this is happening. LFO2, I'm just wondering if there should just be a ramping up shape. So that's changed the sound quite a bit. So this is a deep sub-ambient atmosphere ideal for breakdowns, intros, or transitions. The low-pass sine and FM blend creates a dense cinematic bed that fills the space with dominating in the mix. Random modulation keeps the pad feeling organic and ever-moving. Perfect beneath heavy drums or bass lines. We've got a really tame sound here. Turn up some more. See if that fixes it. Seems to have happened when I change the level here. What if we do this too? There, so we got the brown noise increasing. Nah, I don't think so. I think this is the sound we wanted. So there, we got our patch already. If we want to make some adjustments, we could move this to 180. That gives us a different sound. Chorus is at 50. Depth. Okay. Oh, right. We've got a hot signal coming in there. Oh, no wonder. Okay. That's better. What was that? Why is that off? Oh. Oh, no wonder half the sound is gone. Okay. I put on the wrong thing here. I missed that. Let's remove that modulator. Okay. Now it's a different story, right? Was it LFO2 on the amplitude? Try this. Let's try this now. So we can either have this on 40 or 180 to get some variation of the sound. I go to our effects. Change this to 1/4. Reverb 70, large hall. EQ will low cut at 50 instead of, we'll low cut this at 50. And we boost it. And then at 8 kilohertz, we'll also boost that. Not by much. Just a tiny hair. Alright, then we can make macro 1 control the depth, the reverb, and the filter. Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn that down, and then the maximum we can turn this up to 70. Okay. And if we go here, we could have, I think, filter 1. Because what happens when we move this? Right, so we have macro 1, whoops, controlling our cutoff. Also, let's change the shape to just ramping up. So we're controlling the filter and the reverb. So we can get that sound. We can filter out as much as we want. It is also taking a little bit of reverb away at the same time. So I can find that useful. So yeah, that's a lot better. Macro 2 can control our FM. So, hold on. Where do we have it at? We were at 35%. So if we turn that down and drop that on there, let's see what it does. So I think it maxes out around there. And then there we are. What if we also had that a little bit over that? Not much. I mean, we could control. We could control that low end sub. And for some reason it kills the sound. What happened? It's not even playing. What happened to it? Interesting. The sound died. Not sure why. Oh, what is it set to? I'm not sure why we lost the sound. Oh, okay. It's that filter. Sorry. I was wondering if my amp accidentally turned it off or something. So we've got control over. No, we don't. We took it off. We got control over the cutoff. We want like 150-ish. We just there. It's fine. So we can control the sub. So we can dial things in the way we want. Okay, so we got our sound. Let's go ahead and save it. We're going to save our patch. Recipe 16. And do atmospheres. There we go. Okay. So, let's draw in. Whoops. Let's draw in our MIDI. We want it long. Start with 16 and stretch to 32. Whoops, just the atmosphere sound. That's nice. What if we have this going slower? Gotta adjust the speeds for it to be 16 bars. You know what I mean? Take a look. Let's take a look at this thing and listen to the sound. So something is still moving too fast, and that's the brown noise. What's on the brown noise? Let's turn that brown noise down. That's better. So it's more like 12 bars. That's okay. I think that might have to do with envelope 1, maybe. This. Attack, maybe. I just increased it. So I think it was dropping off at 12 bars. We're just going to try and make it longer. So it's still dropping at 12 bars. We might bounce the audio and just stretch it to what we need. That might be about all we can do. Because is it LFO2 that's making it? Let's try this. I think it has to do with this filter as well. That's better, but maybe we don't want to go in that high. Let's see. Let's try this. That's better. And then I like that a lot more. Let's do an audio track, and we'll record arm. We'll set the audio from to our serum. Where is it? 10 serum. There it is. Okay. Input. Record arm. Okay, let's record it. Okay. We've got a little tail there too, where it tapers off. Let's crop that, put on tones, and then we'll solo this and play it. Turn up for a second and see. Okay. Okay, so the signal's there. It was just very quiet. Okay. So we can add a utility. Whoops. We do a hybrid reverb. On a long haul, our hybrid reverb. Mix is almost at 70. Okay, let's try that. A light compressor. Ratio 2:1. To tame those reverb tails in the UAD chain. Let's do a Struder. A800. Whoa, that's in our plugin, sorry. Alright, we're going to drop to our UAD chain A800 Struder. Oh, hold on a sec. My bad, hold on. One sec. This compressor, we forgot to set the threshold, so not really doing much. Hold on. It is such a quiet sound. Back it off a wee bit. Play it again. Maybe we can just jump to the loud part. So that's doing its job. Going from 1 to 3. And next we'll do this. Struder tape. Set it to 30 IPS. Turn the input up. the input up a lot. Hold on. Let me jump over to the loud part. Let's just put it here so we can hear it, what it's doing. The sound is so low, I gotta boost the signal so this thing can do its job. There we go, so I like that. Next, let's throw in a lexicon. Oops, I put on the wrong track. There we go, there's our lexicon. Oh, let's set the reverb to a large hall, which it already is. Set the mix to 40. Next we need a Manly massive passive. Okay, we got our Manly here. 8 kilohertz. So one of these will go to 8. Which one is it? 8 kilohertz right here. 8 kilohertz, and then boost it by 1. We'll play it. Okay. Now that we got the sound out of it, we will also resample. Resample the sound. Here we go. Right. So there it is. And we got the tail. Put it at 40 bars. Crop it. Okay. Change that to tones, I suppose. Okay, so that's the sound that we get out of it. We then duplicate. Reverse one section. Group them together. Command G, and then rename to Atmos. Then we'll play them both together, solo or group. What you would then do is layer this with some of the other atmospheres that we made. You could then mix different keys to get a different atmospheric intro. That could become musical. So that's where we're going to cut the video for today. It's 40 minutes of patching and our end result. Let's check it out. Let's turn this off, Let's play it with the drums. Whoops. Let's play it. Turn my stereo down. Stereo's too loud now. Okay. So this sound could be a lot louder. Let's grab a limiter. Set this to auto. Play it. Increase this. Wow, it is a very quiet sound. Play it again one more time. Thanks for watching. Go get your copy of the book. Peace. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow. It's a new day, new sounds. Sample packs are coming. Got an app that's coming. Alright, everybody, have a great day. Bye.